Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. We are doing a new addition to my astrology and tarot um, readings. We are going to be looking today at the wonderful planet called Venus. This is going to be through all the ascendant or moon sign. So I want you guys to be excited about this because if you have made a purchase with us with your chart, you can bring it out. Okay. We're gonna do also tarot together with this one in Oracle. So I'm just excited and thrilled that we are gonna be doing a prediction when Venus goes to Libra, its own home. Okay. It's gonna be transiting Libra on October 18 all the way to November, I believe November 1st. I have to check, okay, because I have my notes here. But we're gonna look into that. But it enters Libra on October 18. Now, I need you guys to settle down first because we're gonna be dividing this video because it's gonna be lengthy. We're gonna discuss first about Venus as a planet. We're gonna be looking at the chakra of the planet. We're gonna look at the friendship, the relationship of Venus. We're gonna look at the gemstone. We're gonna look at different things about Venus, and then we're gonna look into your chart over here as far as transit is concerned. But always remember that your dasha and your antardasha should be the one that you're looking at before transit, because the transit, it may or may not happen to you, but the dasha would be the king, and the antardasha also is where you will see the result on your chart. Okay. What are the things that you should also be looking at in your chart is where Libra is and where Venus is. Okay? So meaning, okay, if you're an Aries, of course, then Libra is your seventh house, right? But I will discuss that later on. If you're Taurus, of course, then and so on and so forth. But I will look into it individually for you guys. And then look at Venus, because I'm gonna discuss where it's good, where it's not so good, and all that jazz. So already, it's like, oh, my Venus is in my third house, my Venus is in my sixth house. So I need you guys to already look into your chart and try to remember it before we start. Now, for people, of course, who doesn't know yet about their chart, you can get your chart in the description box below. And as a special for Venus, we're gonna have a big discount on your Astronova, which is the whole bundle. You will get also a 2023 prediction for this. So you're going to use that code in your checkout, and then you will get a prompt. You will get an email from us, and it would ask you for your details, your own, your personal information, such as your, date and time and place of birth. Those are very, very crucial for us to find, to generate your report. So take advantage of that discount. It's going to be flashing on the screen in and out of this video. And then, of course, we're here all about giving. So in the description box, also, you will see the all the gemstones, crystals, and products that we have in our store, and it's gonna be discounted also. So there's something here in the screen, and you will see how much a discount is. Okay, 'cause it's gonna flash over there, and just help yourself and enjoy. This is gonna be a good time and a challenging time at the same time. There's always a good and bad side to everything. So we're gonna be looking into that also. But this is the good part. There's a sale. Okay. So, and don't forget, of course, the money pot is still there for the eclipse that is coming also on October 25th. And the money pot I'm making for myself. So if you want me to make one for you, you can pre-order yours now. All right. So let's begin over here. Can I just drink water because it's gonna be a long one over here? Mm. Did you know that Venus is water? It's Apa. Okay. So let's look at Venus. Okay. So Venus is our, as far as like chakra, Venus is our heart chakra, or we call it Anahata. If I'm looking on the side over here, guys, I'm looking at the notes that I'll be discussing. Now, of course, just to give, how to say this, just to give everybody already the different chakras for the planets. Sun and Moon would be third eye, Anya. The Mercury would be our throat chakra, Vishuddha. And then, like I mentioned, heart chakra, Anahata would be for Venus. And then the navel, Manipura, navel chakra would be Mars. And then Jupiter would be the SEX chakra, Svadhisthana, Vajisthana. And then for Saturn, it would be the root chakra, Muladhara. So now you kind of know what chakras the planet would be involved in. Okay. Now we're gonna look at Venus. Like planets has relationship with each other. Okay. So why is it important to know what is the what is friendly mitra, we call it, to the planets, what is sama, neutral to planets, and what is satru, which is enemy to the planets. um each planet has their own, let's just say, comfortability. They're comfortable to work with other planets, and there are planets that they're like, meh, it's fine, I'm cool, I'm chill. And then there are other planets that it's like, can we just not work together? Like apply to your situation where in an office setting, or how do you say this, like an environment. Let's just say you go to work, or you're at home. There are people around you that you're more in, like you have vibe, like you guys are serving 100 together. And there are people who you'd rather not see today, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so that's how planets are. They have their own, okay, relationship. For now, we're just gonna look at Venus, and then in other videos, which I will be creating, we're gonna look at other relationship of other planets. Okay, so Venus, all right, is friends. Okay, so they're besties with what? So whoever knows this, you get 100 points. Okay, who's the bestie of Venus? Mercury and Saturn. Okay, so they're besties. Between Mercury and Saturn, Venus is BFFs with Saturn. Venus and Saturn, they're like, yes, I got you. I got you. Think of it this way. If you were drunk in a club and you were throwing up, okay, Saturn would be the one lifting your hair back. Okay, it's like, I got you, girl. I got you. Mercury would be the one, I got the cab. I got the Uber. We're taking her home. Okay, but Venus is not drunk. Okay, but that's the kind of relationship. Okay, the besties. Okay. Now, Venus has, of course, neutral. Neutral would be in the club. Okay. You already, okay? Like, let's just say your false lashes is already on your cheeks. Okay. Mars and Jupiter would be neutral, meaning Mars and Jupiter is like, girl, you better go to the bathroom. Girl, there's something wrong with your lashes. Okay. Like, that's not a third eye I can see because it's in your cheekbones. Okay. So Mars is that, Jupiter will take action, Mars will take action. So those are the friends that you want. Okay. Now, you see how there's difference? They will never go in the bathroom with you if you're throwing up. Mars and Jupiter is like, not my tea over here. It's like, no, 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 no. Okay. But they're friends. Okay. So that's good. Now, in the club, I like how this is party in the club. Okay. Learning with me, astrology is very, very simple. It is adapted to where we're at right now. Okay. Now, who's the enemy? Okay. So you go to the club, okay, you're already doing your thing. Okay. You're enjoying, you're having fun, okay. You're all dressed up. Venus is gorgeous, right? She is working those Louboutins, She got her maid, She is looking like an entree, not just a snack. Enter the dance floor, okay? And then, of course, in the club, there's lights, right? Boosh, 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 right? There's lights flickering, flickering, flickering. Okay. Now, there's two planets that doesn't want the attention being taken away from them because they're enemies. Okay. This is Sun and Moon. Okay. So you cannot, okay, be in the same club with the sun and the moon because they'll take the sunshine out of you. Okay. The moon will totally give you the darkness. It's like they're gonna throw shade. It's like you ain't invited over here. No. So think of Sun as the enemy of Venus, which means, okay, like you never want to see, not that never, you'd rather not see, okay, Sun, Venus, and Moon together. Now, what is interesting though, is Sun is in Libra during this transit, but I'm not going to go there yet, but at least because Sun is going to be there, okay, and this is going to be the eclipse on the 25th. So Venus will definitely have a battle. Okay. This is where you got invited to the Met Gala and then Rihanna just step in, okay, with that big, with that big entourage, okay, and then Lady Gaga step in. So it's like, man, how do I win here? And you're Anna Winter. I throw the party. I own the gala. Okay, but of course you have other people here like superstars. Sun and Moon are the superstar over here. Now, what is the enemy going to do to Venus, right? So that's the important lesson here is that when you see in your chart, is Mercury next to Venus? Are they in the same house? Is it with Saturn because they're BFFs? Or are they together with Mars and Jupiter because they're neutral? Or are they with Sun and Moon, such as the eclipse that is coming, the solar eclipse, and and their enemies? So there will be a big conflict that is manifesting in the house of Libra. So think of it that the club is named Libra. Okay, on October 25th, we're all going to the club and it's Libra Club. Okay, so don't think about your ascendant sign, moon sign. Think of it just Libra, because I know we take pride of my sun sign, my this and that. So now you kind of understand the relationship. Very, very important. Now, of course, there's a flip side to this because Moon, okay, let's just say Moon is not an enemy to anyone, like this and like that. So there are variations here, which I will discuss in another video, or else we'll be here for the rest of the century. Okay, so now you have an understanding of what is relationship between the planets. So think of it that way, and then we can go further in other videos. So this is what we call friendships. Okay, friendships. Okay, friendship. Okay, so can I just get some water here? Okay. Okay. Oh, I love our next subject here. Okay. Now, in the house of Libra, okay, we have different, we call it functional nature of the planets. Okay. Too big of a word. I don't even know what it means. Now, functional nature is like how they would perform, okay, in the house. Okay, so there are different zodiacs. There's 12 zodiac, and each planet will perform different, okay, in each zodiac. So, in the house of Libra, okay, because this is where Venus is going, right? The Yoga Karka for Libra is Saturn. Okay, Saturn shines here. Okay, I know there's no relation to Venus, but of course, it is Libra house owned by Libra. So Saturn is good in Libra. We want Saturn there. It's a Yoga Karka. It's the indicator of Saturn over here. So it performs well. Okay. Now we have what we call functional benefics. Okay, without going deeper into that, like benefics would mean that they can give you good results in the house of Libra if you have this in your chart. So again, hopefully you have your chart, and if you don't, please make sure you can just go down there and then get your chart from us. Mercury, Venus, and Saturn are functional benefics in Libra. Okay, so this is a good placement. We want it there. Okay, so they're invited. Okay, so in the house of Libra, when Libra is throwing a party, we want Mercury, Venus, and Saturn there. They're good. Now, there are no neutral planets in the house of Libra. So either we're benefic or we're malefic, because there are neutrals. Okay, so the malefics, okay, we call it functional malefic, would be Sun, Mars, and Jupiter. So they do perform, but they perform different. Okay, like a Jupiter in Libra, a Mars in Libra, and a Sun in Libra would perform different. We're gonna go into to digest that another video. But right now, at least what are the functional benefics, functional malefic in the house of Libra, and also what is very important is the Yoga Karka. Okay, because this is where they would perform at their best. Okay, so that's for the functional nature of the planets. Okay. Now, everybody's waiting for the tea. Okay. What is the gemstone for Venus? Okay. We got you. Okay. The gemstone for Venus, when you get engaged, Okay. Or you've never been engaged? Okay. Sorry. Okay. I've been through paradise. Okay, I think that's, but I've never been engaged. Okay. Ouch. So, if you've been engaged, then you have encountered this crystal. If you haven't been engaged, make sure okay, this is the crystal that you get. Okay, the gemstone. Okay. So enter diamond. Ching 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 ching. Okay, love that. Okay. So the gemstone that is associated with Venus is diamond. That's why they say diamonds, okay, not a girl's best friend, but a man's, okay, challenge because they have to buy this, okay. So if you're a bro, you better get at least 3 carat, okay, and it has to be flawless, okay. We're not here to give you remedies for gemstone, but a flawless 3 carat diamond, okay, would be good. If you are, I don't know your chart, but did you know that if you get your chart from us, you would know what is a good gemstone for you and what is not so good and what is the sub crystal? So I don't know, maybe you should check that out also, okay? Now, so diamond, because this is associated with a color, okay, of the planet. And moon is white, but Venus is this clear crystal. Okay, so that's how it is, and then how it shines when the light, okay, comes through, when sun comes through. That's that energy right there. That's Venus. Now, as far as gemstones, there are also connected metal with each of the planet. For Venus, it would be silver or platinum. Okay, silver or platinum. So that's why when you get engaged, where do they set the diamond? Where? It would always be, majority, if you've seen it, is going to be either silver, but if they're loaded, you're getting married to someone who's loaded, it's platinum. So, because this, okay, when you make this ring, okay, it performs well also. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna explain the calming effect of silver. Okay, see, I'm not gonna explain, but I still explain the calming and soothing effect of silver. So, but those two and platinum is gonna be good if you are setting, okay, a gemstone such as for Venus. Okay, and at the least 3 carat. When I say flawless, like no no, what, I forgot, no inclusions or anything like that. Now the cut, of course, it would vary, but normally I forgot what it's called, the circle cut, hmm, princess, no, not baguette, I forgot what it's called, but how they cut the diamonds, okay, like an engagement ring. Now coming back a little bit to that engagement, when someone gets engaged, okay, when someone get engaged, when you give the engagement ring, you're actually here. It's a ritual that you are giving respect to Venus. Okay. And that diamond right there, okay, gets the energy of Venus, which is romance relationship. We're not yet there, but that's how it is. Okay. That's why it's very important. Like, at least we know why diamond, because of course others would do, I mean, there are people who they go astray, they do emerald, they do sapphire, blue sapphire, like that. I know, who's that, who someone gave, I forgot, the girl from um Decepticons, and that, then they call themselves twin flames right now, and that rock star, and then the girl, she's very pretty, and then he gave an, I think, not an engagement ring but a ring, but blue sapphire and stuff like that. So that gets tricky right there. I wouldn't do blue sapphire for any kind of engagement. Okay, so diamond would be okay. So that's the gemstone. Now each planet has different maturity age when in our lifetime. Okay, so often, okay, um, there are times where people get married, right? There is majority of us a certain age. People look for the relationship. Okay, people look for the relationship and that they're ready. Okay, so maturity age of Venus would be 26. So when we step into our 26, this is when Venus maturity comes. Okay, so it's very important when we're doing readings, like we look at the age. That's why it's very important for the age, because let's just say, like you're in 26, and we know like you are in this Venus maturity now. Let's just say you are in your 44, then that's gonna be K2. Things become Rahu. K2 would be 40. So, and then so on and so forth. We'll discuss it some another time, but Venus would be at 26. Okay, so ask yourself right now. Well, you don't have to ask. I'm pretty sure you know your age. Okay, so are you in your 26 and up? Because that's when the maturity comes in. Okay. So next is the taste. Okay, this is the planet and its taste. When we eat, okay, different kinds of food, there are flavors, of course, and each planet rules a specific taste. Venus, surprisingly, Shukra, okay, is sour, okay, such as like lemon, tamarind. This is where Venus is, okay, sour. So if you like a lot of sour food, then chances are, you probably have Venus in the second house, or like this is maybe your Atma, I don't know, but I don't know your chart, but this is just showing here that Venus rules that taste, okay, and then other planet would be okay round cut, okay, so it's called round cut diamond, okay, so that's a taste. Now, as far as the time periods, okay, I'm not gonna discuss that. I don't think that's planet colors. Let's discuss that. Okay, should we? Okay, let me see what else. Or should we go now to the prediction? Okay, we can go to the prediction now. I think that's a good. That's a good. Oh yeah, we had a good subject already. So we kind of know already. Venus. Okay, things about Venus. Those are the different things that when Venus is the subject. Try to remember. You can always go back to this video. And then how to say this? And then now we're gonna proceed to the transit that we're gonna be looking at um for Venus in Libra. Okay, so let me just I'm gonna look at it now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna just move. And don't forget, guys, like what I mentioned before I start here, make sure to check out the chart in the description box below with the sale for the as a whole, the astronova, and then also your birth chart. And at the same time, make sure to check out the Venus crystals before I proceed. There's a sale also going on there, and then the money pot. Okay. Now we're gonna proceed now to the reading based on your ascendant sign, based on your moon sign. Now, for the sun sign, I would suggest that, how to say this? I would suggest we get our chart so we know it's your ascendant and moon sign. That's why I said go get it in the description so then you can get along with us when we're doing this transit reports. I'm going to be doing an oracle card and I'm also going to pull a tarot. I'm going to pull one card of each. This is for the transit of Venus in Libra. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. So for the Aries ascendant and moon signs, what I'm seeing here for Aries, remember also that Venus is combust here and it's going to stay combust because it's too close to the sun. There may be some hardship, some trying times in a relationship. There may be a feeling of confusion and loss. During this time, if you are in a relationship, you may feel that you may want to let go of the person and separate. Venus over here tests, okay, the marriage or the union that you have. Now, if you do have a strong bond, then it can strengthen more. But if there is already some cracks in the relationship, then it may be the time where two people would consider it just like to let go. Now, this can reflect like it's a sudden thing that may manifest in the marriage. Your mind or the way your attitude towards your person might change, and vice versa. There's a feeling of feeling restrained and controlled in this relationship, and that's one of the reason that you may feel that maybe it's time. Mhm. Now, one thing here, when Venus is in Libra, if the nodes wasn't there, like Rahu and Ketu is not there, it would have been a different kind. It would have been a blossoming relationship. But Ketu here is like a black hole. Okay? And of course, Rahu aspects also Venus. So it takes away Venus, the nodes, basically. It takes away that part, the romance, the bond, And then you try to look for a spiritual, more meaningful relationship. Now, Venus is pleasure. And as far as the planet, basically, is concerned, you may find that you're looking for a different kind of pleasure. It won't be intimacy. It won't be lusty anymore. It may be a person that you would call like a partner, like a team. You want someone who's a team player. Okay. Remember that the seventh house is, we call it also the Maraka Sana. So second house and seventh house, those are Marakas like death, but not death. Okay. And, we don't want it there. Directional strength wise, Venus in the seventh house, this is where it gains strength in the seventh house, because it is the brightest. Okay, it shines most here at the seventh house. So we want Venus in the seventh house, but again, the nodes are there, which makes it more difficult to shine. It cannot shine. It wants to shine, but Sun is there. Okay, and Sun combusts Venus here. So this is how the relationship gets so challenged. It's just so hard to work during this time period. Okay. Savings wise, it may also affect. Money wise, can also affect. Okay. Your food intake can also be affected during this time. Okay. Now let me just get your oracle here, and then I'll get a tarot. Connection, look at that. There's some wine or champagne. Okay. Message of love. You know that music, okay, arts basically is Venus also. So, like what I mentioned, a connection will be challenged. So, knowing this, okay, you are aware, then you can easily navigate. When I say easily, you can calm yourself. You can set your expectations during this time. So that way, you're able to navigate through the time where Venus is in Libra. Okay. So a connection would be focus, harmony would be focus, balance will be focus, like that Emperor and the Seven of Cups over here. So those are things. And seventh house is our relationship with others. So if it's not about romance, the people that you connect with, they will take a lot of your energy or focus. Okay. So be aware of that. Now let's see what is the tarot for you for this time. Mm-hmm. First time I fold the card, never happened. Lovers! I, I lovers. And I keep saying, okay, relationship with others. And the lovers is here. I love this segment, huh? We should continue this. Okay. So there it is, Aries. Um the tarot and the oracle is already spoken. Um Relationship, partnership, can be a soulmate, you know. This is a bond. Like these are two people together and these are two people who are separated. So this is a time, okay, that we work on this. The purest of connection will be filtered. This is the time where everything between the two of you will be wiped clean. And if you guys can make it, you guys can still be together. But this is also opening up to a new connection. Okay. I thank you. Okay. So that's for the Aries. And that's it. No, it's not. Okay. So we're going to go now for the Taurus ascendant and then moon sign. Okay. Let's see here. Taurus ascendant and moon sign. Okay. Okay. Let's see what would be okay, basing on your ascendant and moon sign. Okay. Now, for Taurus, it's a different take because this is Lagna Lord. Okay. The ruler of Taurus, which is in charge of you physically, health wise, also, your entirety, is Venus. There will be some challenging time with the people that you work with. There'll be some challenging time with regards to health. You may feel lethargic, out of energy, and a little bit drained. And I know you've been feeling this outburst of an energy before Venus goes to Libra because of Mars being in Taurus. Okay, and then it's going to retrograde also. So what I'm seeing here for you is that a downtime. Downtime. A downtime in relationship, the people around you. There may be some change of work or work environment. There may be some doctor visit that I'm seeing here. If there is a sudden loss in work, then of course this is where debts may come. Okay, so finances can be challenged here. So we would need to make sure that our spending, okay, is to a minimal. Okay, because you wouldn't feel this spending at all. No, you won't. What you would feel more is taking care of your health. It's a break time because you have been pushing yourself a lot. Okay, physically, I feel. Um, it can be through work. It can be like your duty to others because sixth house is duty. You've been doing a lot of favors for people. You've been this friend and, sibling, son, father, mother to people, and you've been giving and giving. So it's time for you to take a step back on this. It's time for you to understand that you need to prioritize yourself. So there's going to be introspection here. Now, there'll be an opportunity here for you to travel because you're going to take time out from work. You're going to go out and go away. and you will feel recharged. Okay, so that one is advice. But remember, you would need to conserve the money pot. So you can't be going out there and spending, going, here and there, spending and spending and spending. That we need to manage. There may be some relationships at work that can become very, very not crucial. Like, you may encounter some sort of argument. You may encounter people who are not, they don't mean well for you. You may feel a sense of like, why are they combative, or why are they going against my ideas? Okay, so you need to calm that down. Other things that I'm seeing here is that you may be in the mood to reinvent your physical activities, working out, doing sports. You may be more involved in a group sport or a group setting, like soul cycling, playing games that involves two people, table tennis, badminton, tennis, like duo would be. You're more inclined to do activities, hopefully not sparring or boxing, because that's different take right there. Okay, that's Venus Mars. Okay, so when Mars goes retrograde, then go for boxing. Okay, so that you have the energy, you win. Okay, but yes, so those might be things that you need to be looking out for during this time. Okay, now let's see here. What would be the oracle for the Taurus? And just as a reminder, guys, make sure to go in the description box for the charts, the pot. Those are discounted, and the Venus crystals. I'm just going to keep reminding everyone. The garden. Taking some time out. Look at that. The park. Okay. Sandara. No, Sandara Park. Park. Okay. Question to Koreans. Why is your last name Park always? So look at the energy here. It's really, I cannot focus, guys, because it's a cinema lens. But yes, she or he, whatever you want to call yourself there, but she's just relaxing, taking a, what's that saying? Take some time out to smell the Chanel bag that you bought that you haven't used, right? Time to smell the roses. Okay, so this is a wonderful time to go to nature. Okay, enjoy. Like how nature can really recharge you. Okay, just a park, hike, or like anything that brings you closer to more greenery. Okay, it will rejuvenate you. This is the time. This is good. Okay, now this park over here, it's very good for you to reset. This is what I'm seeing, like the mind, to so that you can gain again, like what a perspective, what you want to do, how you're gonna do it. So it's really just taking away everything that has been bugging you. Now she looks like she's meditating also there, contemplating. So a wonderful time right there. Now let's see what the tarot. Ooh, the moon. We are serving today. Sal is on point today. The mind, and I just said the mind, right? And the moon is a mind. Okay, now whoever remembers, what is the relationship of Venus with moon? Anybody? Okay, yes, you guys forgot already. Venus is enemies to sun and moon. Okay. So having the moon card, this is about your emotions, your feelings, your stability. Interesting, because you know that moon is exalted in Taurus, even though Venus is enemies to the moon. Why? Who can answer that question in my class? Anybody? No. Okay, because this class does not exist. Okay, because the moon has no enemy, but Venus has enemy. Does it make sense? Moon is good. Okay, Moon has no enemy. That's why also here Moon is exalted in Taurus. If you have Moon in Taurus, it's exalted in I believe Rohini, isn't it? Yes, Moon exalted in Rohini. I'm just gonna let me just look at my notes because my teleprompter is not participating. Is it Rohini? Moon exalted in Rohini? Kritika. Kritika, sorry. Kritika. Sun ruled nakshatra. Rahu, I believe, is in Rohini. Rahu Rohini is good. Okay. So, Moon exalted in Kritika, Sun ruled nakshatra. Okay. So, what I'm seeing here for you is that you need to. It's more of like a mental reset with the tarot over here. It's more about your emotions and feelings that you are trying to balance. It feels like you want to this is a big reset. Okay. Now the moon is also in charge of that moon is nurture and nature. You see that? This is a wonderful combination for you. So it's time for you to nurture with nature. Okay? Moon is the yin side, the healing side, and Taurus is a feminine sign. And this is the yin. So time for you to really understand what are your needs. What during this Venus in Libra, what do you need health wise, mental wise, spiritual wise? What do you need? Okay. Now, when I ask that, it's a little bit insensitive because I ask it every time. What do you need? But in essence, really, like, what do you need from within? Okay, so that's that one. Alrighty, love that. Okay, so now we're gonna go for our next zodiac. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna look at the Gemini ascendant and moon sign. Okay. Okay. What I'm seeing here for the Gemini. Okay. Do you guys remember what's the relationship of Mercury and Venus? Who remembers here? Because we discussed that earlier. Okay. So Venus here for you is a neutral planet. Okay. Let's just say you have Venus in Gemini. That's neutral. Okay. Having Venus in Libra, of course, this is your 5th house. For the Gemini, this can involve nurturing. Okay. If you have kids, because this is the house of kids, this may be a time where you get tested, okay, because that's what the nodes will do for us here. You have K2 here, okay. But during this transit is management, okay. Management is what I'm seeing here. If you have kids, okay, like they go to school, what do they need? Responsibility, teaching them. Remember, Venus, I forgot to mention to you all also, is that Venus is a guru. Jupiter is a guru, Venus is guru also. This is a time where you teach them discipline. This is a time that they may feel okay. They need your attention. This is where you get challenged if you have kids. Now, other part of this transit for you, since 5th house is romance, 5th house is romantic connection. 5th house is where our happiness is. We fall in love here in the 5th house. So for the Gemini who are single, this is the time that you may meet someone if you're single, but I'm going to be honest. It may be one of those connection that can fizzle out. Okay. It's going to be fast. It's going to be, so much joy, so much happiness, but then it can fizzle out. It doesn't have the strength to hold the relationship or to get to a relationship. Now, if you are single and dating, then this is very, very ideal. Okay. Like, okay, I want to go out to the world and meet people. Then this is the time. Very, very good. Mhm. Now, if you are in a relationship already, you're dating someone, you're together, okay? This is the time where your person, whoever you're with, may feel the lack of love. It's a shift, okay? This is when a connection starts to get challenged, which means that you may have the most wonderful relationship, and then your person would all of a sudden need more, want more, expects more reciprocity, and you can't give it. You may be challenged to give it. You're giving it, but they just too much that they need right now. It brings challenge to the person that you are with. You're carrier of the karma, but then, of course, as much as you are giving and giving and giving, exhaustion can come here. Equals dissatisfaction from both ends. They have now higher expectation that wasn't seen before, because this is the house of happiness. And Venus now, of course, it is combust. Then you try to find the happiness. You're trying to seek the joy. You're trying your best to reciprocate. But since K2 here is a black hole, it takes away the feeling of satisfaction. So it becomes an insatiable time for you and for your person. It becomes never happy. They're just never satisfied. They're just always wanting more. So if they have high expectations and then you can't meet them, then this is becomes a struggle. Okay? That's for the people who are with someone. Now, if you are a person who's trying to go back to studies, wonderful time. You recite mantras and prayer, the best time. Fifth house is what we call Purva Punya, okay, or past life merit. This is where we can channel our ancestors' gift. Okay? This reading is so long, huh? I'm only in the third zodiac. Saturn exaltation, they say. Oh, if there was a song for Saturn exaltation, it would be by Britney. You better work, BITCH. Okay. So, yes, let's go. How are we now? We are at 48 minutes and we're only at Gemini. Cheers to that. But I am here to serve. Heavy the crown that makes the crown. That's what I say. Okay. So let's go back to the Gemini. Sorry, I digress. I just needed to sip some water. Okay. So the Geminis who are into yoga, spirituality, rituals, they're going to have an amazing time here. Using of crystals, reading of scriptures, you're going to be amazing time. Okay. If you have kids, an amazing time for the kids. They're just testy. Okay. Now, fifth house is also realizing your own happiness to its purity. Okay. Venus is pureness. Okay. Venus is this purest of love. Okay. It is never lusty. It's never lusty. Okay. It does give us pleasure. Okay. Once you go to the Venus lusty, then it becomes a different kind of Venus. Okay. So here, the Geminis are falling in love again with who? With himself. Building a relationship within is the key. Okay. Love that. Okay. So can we go for the oracle already? Because we may be here. Okay. Okay. Until next year. So let's see here. I'd be so excited if I cross to Virgo. Okay, let's see here. What's the oracle for the Gemini? What's the oracle for the Gemini? Abundance. Yes. Yes, look at the jewels. Yes, look at the money. Maybe you gotta get the money pot. Make sure to get the money pot, Gemini. Get the money pot since you already have the abundance card. Okay. It's just showing this is what you are aligning yourself into. I will give you a little bit of inside information. Rahu in the 11th, very, very good. Okay. It brings fortune. What is abundance? Fortune. Look at that. Coins, right? This is feeling also happy. Abundance. Feeling abundant. Okay. Is what you're getting into. I love this oracle for you. The glow. The I don't need anything anymore because I have found a relationship within. Because it is really going in within. K2 in the 5th, within. Don't even try to out. It will take it out of you and then go within. Yeah. So this is a time where, from what I'm seeing here, this is abundance now. You're realizing that you can manifest. Okay? Because if you are okay, a Gemini and Moon sign, you better get into the rituals, okay? To get what you have been dreaming of. Okay? So this is wonderful time for the Gemini for there. And remember, Jupiter in retrograde, going direct at some point in your 10th house in your career, then good time. Good time for money. Okay? So I love this card for you. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. Let's see the tarot for the Gemini. Page of Wands, very 5th house. Creativity, studies, which is mercurial. Maybe you're going back to school. You're finding out something. This is interest. This time you would find a lot of things interesting. And you ask a lot of questions. We know you, Gemini, right? You just want to know. Well, I'm just asking. But not investigative. You're not a page of swords. You're a page of wands. Well, I was just asking, just wondering, that's a page of wands. So this is a time where you explore, okay, the different aspects of your life that brings joy to you. What are those things? Is it the simple going out to movies? Because 5th house is happiness, right? The things that makes you happy. Is it just staying at home, reading a book, drinking your tea? Okay. Is it being with your friends? What brings you happiness is the page of wands. This is what you need to focus in. So go within, find that happiness, find that inner joy, and you're gonna have this one. Page of wands, a lot of energy. Now, page of wands also flirting, getting to know people. This is like like you like someone. Again, like you're building a relationship. There is chemistry. There is connection with the page of wands. Okay. So that's that one. Okay. So I love this card also for you. Okay. So, okay. Now, can I just get again a sip of my agua fresca? Not agua fresca, it's water. Okay. We're going to be looking at Cancer ascendant and Cancer moon sign. Okay. Cancer ascendant and Cancer moon sign. Okay. What I'm seeing here for the Cancerians is the time that we build the foundation of what is your how you would give concern and you care and you care and you care. You nurture, you nurture. Okay. This is a time where you would focus on your home life. Okay. This is a time where you focus on what is important for you as far as your living situation. Okay. Now, what is this living situation? Your residence takes a big focus. Organizing, redecorating. Okay. Um, this is also managing. Okay. The household. This is also the time where you may be moving, relocating, and signing of a new lease, making agreements that is home related. Okay. Now you can also apply because Venus is via like conveyances, basically cars. This is the time where you may be buying a new car or just like go and that this is not travel. Third house is travel. Fourth house is more of like if you are in a distant country. I haven't practiced my accent, but I'm gonna get there. Okay. And this is a time where you build this how to say this um like foundation of like a lot of security is what I'm feeling. A lot of like you may be like just staying at home a lot. You may be just like finding comfort and just totally like, oh, I just want to sleep. Oh, I just want to relax. I want to go to the spa. Things because remember Venus is also the spa, the luxuries, okay, beauty. You may be doing a lot of beauty regimens. You may be doing a lot of well, of course, healing, building of relationship together with your mom. Okay, this is the perfect time. Um, what I'm seeing here for the Cancerians is a mini vacation. There can be some growth from what I'm seeing here in their career also. This can be the time where you would be changing, okay, or relocating or changing of job and then, going for another position. What I'm seeing here for you is, mm-hmm, okay, mm-hmm. There will be a time where you would be at peace and then it's more of like a surrender time for you, Cancerian. Like releasing and letting go and accepting of what you have and being thankful for it. It's like a sense of gratitude is what's coming to you. Like you will be blessed. You will be blessed here. What I'm seeing, remember the relationship of Venus. Venus, of course, to your zodiac is enemy, but Moon is not an enemy to Venus. So, because what I'm seeing here is that you can have okay uh, a newfound place of security. I don't know why they keep saying that, but this is what they're saying is about feeling secure, feeling loved, feeling cared, feeling nurtured, feeling, feelingan. Oh, okay. So that's nice. I love that. Okay. I like that energy, even though I am 1 hour into the reading. Okay, so make sure to get your chart in the description box below, and it is, of course, discounted for everyone. And then the charts, all right, and then the check the money pot, okay, and the Venus crystals. Okay, okay. Let's see here. Okay, what's the oracle? Ooh, this one. What's the oracle? Divine feminine, you see, I told you it's about you, the comfort, the care. She is divine. She is working. Okay? She is working on the divine feminine. Okay. So, what I'm seeing for you here, concerned with the oracle, is your focus is to bring out, okay, that energy that you give to others, but you give it to yourself this time. Okay? She is healthy, right? She is taking care of herself. She is looking after her needs. She is reciting prayers for herself. She has fruits. You might become vegan. Okay. Or a change in diet. Okay. But this is what is a divine feminine for you? Now, regardless you're a bro or whatever you are, this is our yin side. This is the moon. Oh yeah, that is true. It is the moon. There's the moon right there. Forgot about that. Okay. So taking care of yourself, putting the attention to you is the key. Okay. hmm Now let's see what is the tarot. Okay. Let's see what is the tarot. Oh, for the concerns. Here we go. All right. We got the Knight of Pentacles. Taking a pause is the Knight of Pentacles. A break in a journey and a start of a new one. The most patient knight. The knight that thinks and the knight that prospers and progress through time. What you do right now is planting of the seeds to be your future. So this is showing that your actions, your everyday routine can make you a success. It's the habits that you have, the consistency in what you do that gets you to where you want. Okay? So, having the knight over here, this is showing the part that you will respect yourself to take a break. Okay? Even I need to take a break. Okay? So, taking a break, taking a pause before you get, okay, to your next journey. All right? Of course, as we come in closer to 2023, then this can be the time that you reassess what? Your finances, you reassess your personal growth, excuse me, you reassess your goals, you reassess your outlook. Okay? Like, where do you see yourself? This is a wonderful night because it's coming to a point where I feel like you, okay, are understanding that sometimes less is more. And it's not really always like you just have to go extra, you have to go full force. Sometimes less is more. This is what I can see for you. Like minimalist, like how Kim Kardashian has her place. Okay. A multi-million minimalist. I don't even know if that's minimalist. No, I don't think she is minimalist, but I'm just kidding. Okay. No tea, no shade. Okay. I just love to talk about different things. Okay. So I wonder when they made the zodiac if there was really 12 because I'm only in my fourth zodiac. Maybe they only made four. So, we're gonna go now to the Leos. Okay, can we just take a sip over here? uh, when I do this readings and prediction, um, as I go deeper and deeper to the zodiacs, I get more anxious and anxious and anxious and nervous and nervous and nervous. Well, I don't know why, but that's how I do. It's like a movie inside me. Okay, so this is what I would see for the Leo ascendant and the Leo moon sign. Okay. Now, for the Leos, there will be this part of you that wants to be big. Okay. There will be a surge of the go getter. Okay. Remember the relationship of Venus to Sun? Okay, Venus is not good with Sun. Okay, but Sun is different. Okay, so there will be this part of you where you want to take bigger responsibilities. There's gonna be this whole like, I want to do more and I can do more. Dreams becomes more of a focus. Um, third house is a house of we create here. So your mind right now, your actions, your choices, your decision um, becomes the focus. As far as like relationship, this can become a struggle if you have younger siblings. Okay, this is the time where you may not see eye to eye with them. What I'm seeing here also is that you may want to explore like certain ways of doing things. What is this? Like when I say certain things, certain like doing things is about like um this is how I'm planning what I want to do with my work. This is how I'm planning what I want to do. It's like a lot of jotting down, writing down things. Third house is also that. Um, so can be very, very creative time for you to write things down, jotting things, your goals. This is a time, your projects, a to-do list. And then you're trying to basically balance, okay, what are the pros and cons of this? What do I do? What do I get out of this? How am I going to execute this? So it's a lot of planning here, a lot of planning. This is what I'm seeing for you. Okay. And then you have this sense of um, like very, very courageous about your self-confidence. Oh, you're more, if before like you're the shy type, like you want to, right now it's like, I'm going to step up. Okay. I'm gonna make things better for myself. I'm gonna voice myself out. If it's a meeting, you're gonna be the one in the center. Okay. This is a lot of focus on um your studies also. You may want to bring in new learnings of different sorts. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna attend this class, a little workshop here, a webinar there. I'm gonna attend this. So you can be attending workshop and webinars here. Now, there will be a part of you that would long for relationship here. This is desire to have one. You may feel like if you've been single, there may be some desire. But I didn't say you're gonna go on a date. I'm not looking at other planets over here. But this is desire right now. To belong. Okay. So that's for the Leos. Now let's see here the oracle. Now don't forget the chart, guys. It's gonna be in the description box together with your discount and the Venus crystals. And of course, the money pot. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oracle for the Leos. Chivalry. Okay. So, chivalry, a big word. No. Now, this is like, I know they say it's like, is chivalry dead? Okay. Who is chivalry? Because why is she dead? Okay. Or he is dead. No. Now, of course, this is like being, how to say this? When someone opens a door, that's chivalrous, right? It's like taking care of someone, but normally like you do this for the women, right? You're being, what's it called? Respectful. Okay. You're showing courtesy. Okay. Now this is the time I feel like you may be trying to win, okay, someone or something to your favor by doing something for them in a very nice way. In a very, very nice way. So you will be the person who takes a lead on being nice, respectful, appreciative, and normally like it's being a gentleman, right? Um, so or I don't know if you can apply it to both, but it's like you may be with someone who's like a gentleman to you, respect you. Okay. So this is a time where you gain that respect. This is the time where you take a step back and then you allow the masculine person or energy that to take care of you because you are a masculine zodiac also, right? So Aries masculine, Taurus feminine, Gemini masculine, Cancer, and then Leo, right? So it's odd even. Okay. So this can also show that you are taking charge and showing people what it means, okay, to be chivalrous, to respect other people, to appreciate other people also in a sense of like you want to be on your best foot like that. You understand me? Okay. So let's see here. What would be the tarot? Yeah, maybe meeting someone. Yeah. Those flowers. Someone trying to win you. Okay, let's see what is the tarot. Oh, okay. Page of Pentacles. Investment is Page of Pentacles. Investing in oneself. Having a Page of Pentacles is one of the best card again for page out of all the page is because they got the promise to become the king, which means work is the one to take precedence in your life and you're looking at your goals. You're looking at things in the horizon where should I put and allocate my time? Because time is gold. So definitely right now, what you have, okay, Leos, is focusing on your time. What do I do for lunch, dinner, and all those jazz, right? But now you're gonna be like, okay, well, I need to be in this place because I have this appointment. I have this appointment. So very, very busy time. You're prioritizing certain things. Now, as far as like, for example, like the meals, when I was talking about that, that's always be on time because that's how you promote health. Page of Pentacles is also focusing on health. So make sure that you are, you're doing, you're becoming more responsible with your health. Now, these are big ideas with the Page of Pentacles. These are investments. This is your personal growth. This is the time where you're going to be childlike again on how you're dealing with things. When I say that, you could be doing a hobby or something that brings you joy and something that makes you feel good. Okay, Page of Pentacles here, that makes you feel like a kid again. Does it make sense? Like it does bring you a sense of like, oh, I like what I'm doing. I'm happy with what I'm doing. And I'm gonna continue this. And this becomes my side hustle. And this becomes my business now. And this and so on and so forth. So this is very good as far as your career. Now, if this is someone that you're waiting for, this can be an apology. This can be a very important message about money also that can come to you. So if someone has crossed you and you guys didn't meet eye to eye, then it could be your sibling. Of course, like I mentioned already, this is a time where you guys can make amends. That's a Page of Pentacles. Okay? So wonderful card for you guys. Okay. Okay. So, oh, sorry. Now we're going to look into Virgos. Okay. I think they need to change my water to vodka if this is how long this is going to go. Ciroc, please. Goose. Thank you. Okay. All right. All right. So can I gather my energy first? What chakra does Venus rule? Anybody? Okay, an icebreaker. Oh, Heart chakra. So now, okay. Now we're gonna go for Virgo ascendant and Virgo moon sign. Okay. So let's see what do we have here. For the Virgos, as Venus has exited its debilitation sign, which is your zodiac, it would be a different outlook on your relationship can be with your family. It can also be your close ones. What do you call it? Close knit, right? The people that is always around you. No matter how annoying they were for the past month, you may start to see and feel the beauty of this relationship, which is wonderful. Okay? There will be a trying time with regards to handling your savings. Okay, I'm scratching my head when I say savings. Okay, so you may be tapping into it because you have some unforeseen expenses that's just like, oh, I didn't know I was spending this much. You may be helping your father with finances. You may be, if you have kids, you're sending them to school, and then expenses may arise. This is the time where your energy, okay, Virgo, becomes a little bit more of the well being of the many. Okay. And this is normally family is your concern. Okay. Now, if you're going to say, it's like, well, I don't have family. Okay. So I don't have family. Okay. For some. Okay. For other Virgos, you are more focused on your, how to say this? It's like tangible things around you. You want the prettiest of the prettiest if you're buying something. The luxurious of the most luxurious. Let's just say you're just gonna buy a pen. You're just gonna buy a computer. You're gonna buy a cell phone. I don't know what you're buying. Okay. Shoes, bags. Okay. Anything that you're, like you may be overspending on this. So I need you to be more watchful of those. You may be inclined also to buy gemstones and jewelries at this time, but it's not more of an investment. It's more of a reward that you're doing for yourself here. What I'm seeing here for you is a change in the way that you have been eating, your diet. You're very focused on, how to say this? Um, you're focused on managing, okay? Because this is about like, okay, um, you may be overspending on certain foods, like grocery that is not really practical for you, and you're gonna try to look into like, okay, what is the best way to manage this? Okay, you may be also getting money from your father. If you're not helping, then they're gonna be the one. Inheritance can come at this time. Inheritance can come at this time. There will be more people in your workplace, that can be cheering you up and then giving you an acknowledgement of what, the hard work that you've been doing. There will be a opportunity for you to either opportunity or a delay in higher studies and higher learning. So, but this is more of like an exclusive class, exclusive school that you're trying to get into, and it's very, very expensive to get into this class or school. It can be related to anything Venusian, cosmetic surgery, esthetician. Like you will be going back to you're going to fashion school, a sketch school, a film school. Okay, but film would be like photography, like that, because it becomes very between digital and actual film, or like Broadway, studio, theater. Those are Venus, because once you convert it into film, digital, right now, of course, that becomes Rahu instead of Venus. But Venus here is the arts. You may be even buying art materials. Or decorating your home with paintings, with flowers, and you're just enjoying, okay, like more Venusian quality okay, of like surrounding. Okay. So you've been shopping a lot, huh? Why is that? Okay. Well, it's an upgrade. You were feeling a little bit the past month, right? So this is okay as long as we don't break the bank. Uh, so I'm with you on this. I'm on board with this. I have no problem if you're trying to do that. Okay. You're gonna be very, very picky with your food. That I can tell you. You're gonna have a higher class of like, okay, I wanna eat healthy this way, this way, this way, but I need you to be more balanced on that. Okay. Now, relationship wise, okay, because this is not about relationship for you, but relationship to others and family, but not about really looking at a partner. I don't think so. If you are married, I don't see any much like of a challenge or issue. I don't see that. I don't see it. No, I don't feel that during Venus is in Libra that it would be something concerning about dating, romance, or relationship. Not at all. Okay. And Venus is the Virgo. So leave it to that. Okay. Leave it to that. Okay. So let's see here. What would be the oracle? Okay. What would be the oracle for the Virgos? Let's see here. Okay. Oh, I forgot. This is my time where I would sell my stuff. Please go down there and get your chart. Okay. It's on sale. It's in the description box. The crystals for the Venus collection is there. And don't forget the money pot. Okay. Here we go. Let's see here. For the Virgos, the oracle. Life purpose. Okay. Look at the heart chakra over there. She is serving openness to life. Now, life purpose as your focus for this month, this is really about giving yourself a chance. Okay? Now, why? There has been some time, of course, that we gave up on ourselves, and this is where you find the energy once again that to push that this is what I am here for, and this is what I will be taking charge for. This is like, serving, well, in a way, like serving a higher calling. Okay. Which for the Virgos would be healing. Okay. Health, because you guys rule health, right? So maybe this is the time where you find that you are a healer, or you can, like, healer can come in different forms. You're an author, you write a book, you're a singer, you heal people, you're a therapist, you heal people. So this can be a life purpose for you. Okay, your art, okay, your music, all these are different instruments of healing. Your food, if you're a chef, Venus can become very good chefs also, because they have this nakshatra. I'm not gonna go there, or else we'll be here for thousands of centuries. Okay, but the life purpose that you have is a skill that is God given to you that you can share for the many. Okay, and normally once you find this life purpose, it creates a domino effect to other people because it will serve as an inspiration of growth. Why am I doing all this? Is my question. For me, right? In this very lengthy video. Why? Because it is a life purpose. Someone out there will probably feel inspired to talk like me. No. Okay. Because this is a life purpose. This is what God-given skill you can share to everyone, and it serves an inspiration, and then they find their inspiration, and so on and so forth. Think of it like a pay it forward. But for me, I do accept cash, credit on the checkout. Okay. So that's the life purpose. So gorgeous card for the Virgo. Look at that. There's a dove over there. The heart chakra is open. The world is there. Okay. So a lot of you will be learning, okay, your life purpose here, your God-given gifts, and then executing it. Okay. Now, let's see what the tarot is. Okay. Ooh, what is it? The moon again. Okay. So, the moon is our intuition. Okay. I forgot. Oh, Taurus got this. Okay. The moon is our intuition. The moon is our mind. The moon is powerful. Okay. In astrology, moon is in charge of the Ardasha. When we were born, what nakshatra it is, what planet, it dictates what our life would be. Very interesting because somewhat connected to a life purpose, because when you were born, okay, we look at the nakshatra, and the ruler of that nakshatra is the start of your dasha. That's the segment of your life that's going to be that's where your life would start. Okay. So here, it can be the time where you're looking at it. This is reflection. Okay. This is, the moon is a reflection. This is about like understanding that there is a higher purpose to the reason why you're here. This is gaining material wealth. Okay. Now, when I say material, because moon is cash flow. So I just have to say that there. Okay. So during the time I'm reading this, moon is in Cancer. Okay. It's in the 11th house. Okay. When I say during the time I'm reading this, on October 18, when Venus enters Libra, moon is in the 11th house, and there may be some cash flow coming in. Okay. Earnings, your dreams. You may be a person who, like we mentioned, like a healer, or you may be a person who is a psychic, who can see through cards or charts and astrology. This may be your purpose. Having the moon is also building a good relationship with our mom. This is that part. So the moon is also food, okay? Because this is nurture. So be very cautious about what you're eating. The moon is, from what I'm seeing here for you, is a vision that may come into your dream, and then the aha moment that you have been looking for, that you've been trying to figure out, is here. So your whole lifetime, let's just say that. And I'm really going for this, huh? Like I'm really taking my time. Your whole lifetime, you've been looking for a sense of being. This is the time that you will find it. This is the moment. Some people wait for a lifetime, okay? For a moment like this. Okay. Good card. Good card. Okay. Very, very good card. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna sip my water over here. Now we're gonna go for Libra. Okay, so let's see what do we have for Libra. Now, what I need the Libra to understand is this transit brings changes in your whole entirety. Think of it like we have solar return, like a birthday, right? When the sun completes and then it's your birthday, the sun, goes all the 12 zodiac. This is the time where Venus, okay, goes back to your ascendant. Okay. It transit all now, and then it's coming to you. I forgot to mention in the other zodiac. This is my little secret with Venus. Venus always gives a gift. Okay. And every time it moves to another zodiac, so before it moves out of Libra, okay, it gives a gift. So you will receive material, something about material. Okay. It's a material gain, basically. It's an object when I say material. So just a T on that one. Now, this transit involves the relationship with how you treat yourself. Okay. You may be, this is the Empress mode, changing hair color, haircut. This can bring changes in your whole perspective, your whole aesthetics. Okay, your looks becomes different this time. Mhm. This is a time where Venus can give you also new romantic connection, or a relationship can manifest, because there is this attraction going on. Venus in the first house makes a person, okay, just the beauty, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Everyone looks at you right now, that you are this wonderful being, very Venusian. Okay. You are just, you may be buying perfume, Venus is perfume, scents, this is a time where you may be buying new fashion, okay, clothes, luxury items would be a thing. But this is all adoring your body, your whole entirety, yourself. Uh, Now, as far as your energy with yourself, um, this is the time where you get to really understand, okay, the beauty within and the beauty outside. So, the beauty within, of course, this is something spiritual. That's the beauty. And then the beauty outside would be the part where what you, of course, what you project, who you are within, and how you project to others. This is a time where you can get so much opportunities. Like, you are favored here. You are favored by your ascendant lord. We want the ascendant lord in the first house. We love that. Okay. Because this brings strength to you, to the zodiac itself. If you're Lagna Lord in your first house, then you have strength, physical strength, healthy. Okay. So this can become a focus for you. Now, there are things that may come about during this time with regards to people's feelings and intention towards you. There are propositions in business that can come, building of like a company. Okay, this is the time. This is also an opportunity for you to build relationships, networks. Okay, because you are favored here. You can use this energy to create something that would benefit you, because you are just likable right now. You are just the creme de la creme. So since you are favored, and this is the time where you put your money where your mouth is, something like that. hmm Um, this is can be a time where um, this is the time where one second. This is a time where you have, because some people think like you will be using your beauty here to your advantage. Okay. Yes, you can. Okay. And why not? We all get some favors, and this is a time where you get the favor at work. You know, I would. Okay. The expression. I forgot what it's called. Like when you are pretty and you get some benefit, something like that. I don't know, or gorgeous, handsome, whatever, like that. The planet sheds light on you here. Okay, and then it gives you that energy. So for me, it's just like, go get it. Okay. I love that. Um, what I'm seeing here for you also is the part where you you may want to have a relationship that has deeper meaning. hmm You will feel that. You'll feel this energy. Like, I want someone who can connect with me spiritually. Mhm. This is good time for that. Spiritual practices also will be good. This is what it is with that one. Okay, so health is gonna be good. Amazing time for you guys here. Okay, so you will have like this wonderful time, especially basically during your season. Now let's see what is the oracle for you guys here. What's the oracle? Oracle. Forgiveness. I forgive myself. I am forgiven. Okay. It's interesting because, of course, this is your solar return also. As your birthday comes in and the eclipse, the solar eclipse that is happening is also in your zodiac, it is a good time for us to look back on what our life is. Because I know in Western it's already your birthday, but I do sidereal. And during the late October is when the sun moves to Libra. But the solar return and the Venus return at the same time, then it's really about letting go, understanding, healing is the sun. And this is about making peace from within. And once you have this thing within you, like you have forgiven, you've understand yourself, and then this is the time that you can show that inner beauty, to the outside world. Okay, because you love and you respect yourself, because you forgive yourself, and I'm forgiven. There are things that we do to ourselves that, like sometimes we take for like we take ourselves for granted. You work hard, you know, you are very diligent, you push, you always do things for others, and or you forget to appreciate yourself. Then this is a time where you start shopping Balenciaga. No, it's not. Okay. Now, just taking care of yourself. Okay. Because you do deserve that. Okay. There may be some things in relationship that you felt like, like you could have done better. And when I say relationship, can be romantic or non-romantic, right? But it's the time. Okay. Now let's see what is going to be the tarot. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Interesting card for your tarot. A 7 of Wands. Now, don't forget, guys, I forgot to mention the all the promotions is going to be down there in the description box below for the chart. It is discounted, not discontinued, discounted. And then also for the money pot, it's down there. All right, and the Venus crystals. So the 7 of Wands as your card of focus for the tarot. This is the time where we set boundaries, we set limit, to your credit card. No, it's not. Okay, because you may be shopping a lot. Okay. Now, 7 of Wands is you have worked hard for where you're at. Respect yourself by only, okay, like you become more selective of who you associate with, who are the people around you, who are you gonna be connecting with as a 7 of Wands. Not everybody is welcome in your energy. Okay, this is the time where you say, as I respect myself, it would be better if like we practice, like self distance. I would call it not social distance, self distance. Knowing when to say no is a 7 of Wands. If you're a person who has been always yes and yes and yes because you feel guilty of saying no, then this is the time where you say, just like a credit card, I've reached my limit. Okay. I am maxed out. Okay. And it's okay. Even an American Express can be maxed out, except a Centurion or a Platinum. so that's that one. Gorgeous card, especially Libra. It's the card of balance. So if you are a person who's giving and giving, time for us to change that. Okay. So let me just get some agua over here. As this is a marathon. Okay. Oh, child. I look at the chart and I know where I'm at now. I'm at the Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio moon sign. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, I don't know what to say. Okay, I'll probably have some tears in my window. Okay, so let's see here. Scorpio ascendant and Scorpio moon sign. What are we having during this Venus transit? Mhm. Okay. As the seventh house lord goes into the 12th house, there may be okay, um, a time in this relationship, because let me see, where you may not see eye to eye with a person because it goes sixth house from the seventh, and there may be some miscommunication here. Okay. There may be some misunderstanding with the people that you associate with. Now, this can be business partner. This can be people that you are connected with, okay, relationship wise. There will be a big money spending that you will come into. Ah, child. Okay. Now, what is this big money spending? If it's a song for the Scorpio, I would have to sing, Hey, Big Spender. If you know that song. This is luxury expenses. Because Venus here in the 12, it is exalted in Pisces. It is in its own home in Libra. So you may be going out more, enjoying good times with the person that you are with. But this is becoming a situation as it becomes more frequent, becomes more losses. Okay? Because 12 houses, losses. So we need to manage again anything that we are spending out of our coverage. Okay? So just like anything else, there has to be some limit. And remember, Venus is about balance and reciprocity. If you are with someone, then this is the time where relationship also can become very, very sweet between the two of you. It builds a bond that becomes spiritual. K2 is moksha. Venus is there. Venus is realizing here that this relationship has more to what it is. Now, it's not just intimate. It is something can be sacred for the two of you, because this is where everything has been lost, everything has been taken away in the 12th house. And then you look at the relationship and you look at the beauty of it, that this is who this is what you have and who you have. And out of all the magic of romance, you look at the core of the relationship and then you find basically the diamond. So you may be in Bridgerton, the diamond. I think it's called the diamond, right? In Bridgerton. So travels is here in foreign land. You may be doing that. This is the time where you would go to sacred spaces, sacred religious, like temples, ashrams, church. This is a time. It's very auspicious for you guys here. This can be a time where you would enjoy more of your sleep. Remember that this sleep is such an important factor for our health, okay? Because this is when we reset. So it's a perfect time for you to reset and recuperate, okay, before Venus goes to your zodiac or Sun goes to your zodiac. So relaxation, go into the spa. Massage would be good here. These are like beauty regimens is gonna be here, like having a facial. This is that one. Microdermabrasion, HIFU, okay, radio frequency. A lot of expenses over here. I think it's expensive because remember, 12th house is hospital and clinics, and Venus visits a clinic. She doesn't go for an epidural that she's gonna get pregnant and she's pregnant and giving labor, but you may be giving labor over here. Okay, she going for the works. A little bit of lifting here and there. Why not? Okay, a little bit of injection here, injection there. So there's a lot of things that you'll be doing as far as expenses with regards to can be skincare. Okay. It's gonna be a thing. Now, if you are shopping here, you are gonna be spending a lot of money on shoes. Okay. A lot of money in shoes. So be careful on that. If you already have that, I need you to wear those shoes and let go of the old ones and give it to the people who would need it. But chances are you just like to collect. I've seen it in Venus in the 12, shoes galore. Excuse me. And you always have shoes in your car. That's for sure. Venus in the 12. Always at the back of their car, there is shoes. So, vacation, okay, mini island getaway, a staycation can be seen also here. So if you feel like you want to escape, this is the time where you go and find pleasure through going out, going away, not in your space, not in your home. Okay. What else I can see for you guys here? Good time for anything money matters for you, except the expenses. Okay. But there can be a this is what we call sudden loss but sudden gain. Okay. So there's be up and down, up and down, up and down. So be careful on that one. Okay. So gorgeous time. Health, yes. So there's definitely a lot of health things that you're doing. A change in eating habits also is what I'm seeing here. You would be doing more how to say this, mobility exercise can be. You can be visiting the dentists, the clinics here. You may be doing workouts and workout. You have this. You're improving your aesthetics over here. So very good. Now let's see what is the oracle. Now, remember, guys, in the description box below, make sure to check out the ongoing promotion for your chart, the money pot, okay, and the Venus crystals, okay. Let's see here. Oracle. Love. Oh my God. Scorpios. Are we? I did your reading the end of 2023. 2022, sorry, end of 2023. I live in the future. Okay. It is like your life takes a turn and it's about, finding love. So make sure to watch that. It's like a whole turnaround in relationship. Yes. I'm not going to discuss much, but of course, Jupiter in your fifth house, as it goes direct, it would be an auspicious time for you to have someone in your life that, if you want to call it a soulmate or whatever it is, yes, it can be. Now, as a card to focus for your oracle here, Venus. Did we ask more? Okay. It's funny because when I was teaching earlier, discussing, not teaching, who Venus is, I never mentioned that Venus is love. Okay. Relationship, But Venus is, yes. So this is a time. If you are connecting with someone who's foreign from you, this is a time. This can be developing of feelings from your person. Gorgeous time again. This is feeling in love, being in love, okay, and seeing love. I love that this planet over here, it looks like something I will be launching, hint, hint, okay, soon. Okay, I've never seen that planet over there. But that looks like Saturn, gorge. We have Jupiter there, gorge, Mercury. So you have all the planets lining up for you in this oracle. So it is showing that for the Scorpios, everything is in sync. Okay, to build a loving relationship, a connection. Okay, that you probably will enjoy and it would last. Oh, gorgeous. Okay. First time that it's not a tower. Okay, let's see, Scorpios. Let's see here. I'm spinning around. Move out of my way. Let's see what the tarot is for the Scorpios. Okay. Ooh, here we go. The King of Wands, Mexico Latino. Okay. King of Wands is a card of victory by what? Taking charge, you know, going for it and not being scared. The King of Wands is the most passionate, handsome, gorgeous, beautiful, if you know, whatever you want to associate with, good looking individual. And we did say you are doing all the cosmetic things. Okay. Gorge. Okay. I'm sorry. I use that word, gorge. I love to use that word. Okay. So with the King of Wands here, you are gorge. Okay. You are just, you have the confidence, the aura. Okay. Aura pa. Okay. The part where you feel like just a whole entree, not just a snack. Okay. With regards to your work, you are the one that takes charge, a leader, a creative person. You can inspire other people here. Now, this is someone who is a bachelor or a bachelorette also, which means that if you are single, looking, and very much available, then chances are you are already attracting this person towards you. For others, this is also the King of Wands, the most famous out of all the king. You may be an actor, actress, however you want to call it. You know, you are in the limelight, you are seen by the public, and everybody just adores you. King of Wands is a project and it takes action. So this is the time to make sure that you are consistent with your energy. Where you allocate it will make a big difference. Okay? That's a King of Wands. Gorge. Okay, so we're going to be moving slowly to the next zodiac. Mm. Ooh la la. Sagittarius ascendant and Sagittarius moon sign. What will Venus bring to you? I don't know why I still have energy. Okay. Thank you to the powers that be that gives me all the strength to get across all the zodiac. What is Venus for Sag? Materialization of your dreams and desire. This is the time where things becomes more tangible to you. Okay? Income will be a big focus here. There may be some friends, networks that will associate with you on a collaborative effort to bring in like a project, a work to finality. So I see here a collective effort from a group, like can be a company, friends, you know, but it's a collective effort. And everything now moves, everything now manifests. Okay. And this involves a lot of blessing coming in your way. Very good time for money, very good time for finances. You do have this sense of desire to become the biggest, the better, the best in all this jazz, and you're getting it. You're finding now what we call the money bag. Okay. So you're going to be blessed, okay, with monetary gains. You're going to be blessed by people who wants to work for you and who wants to work with you. It's a good time here. You are also creating new opportunities for jobs. I'm seeing here that you can be an entrepreneur and you can go global and hire multiple people around. Okay. So this is very good. I'm seeing here that you are acquiring wealth. I'm seeing here also, interesting, that you are falling in love and someone is falling in love with you. That it would start as platonic, but then feelings develop. So it can be someone like who you work with or a friend or some, because I see that the person is already here. The two of you do care and love for each other. That it's there already. It's there. It's just becoming more real now. So there is this expression of feelings of desire actually to be together. Um, Now, other things that I'm seeing for the Sag here is that you may be, okay, like let's just say at work, okay, or you have business, you may be cutting down some expenses or you're limiting your investment because you have a lot on your plate. You're really working and putting effort. You're really like from one thing after the other. You're investing and then investing and then investing. I'm seeing here that you are um, limiting that. Okay. So there will be some managing of finances and then sorting things out and then moving on from there. Now, what I'm seeing here is that you may be investing into, um, how do you say this? It's like, I don't know how you call this investment, but it's like not of the any normal investment. Okay, so something out of the norm. Like, okay, normally people would say investment is real estate. Oh, you invest in restaurants, something like that. This is a different kind of investment that you're doing. You could be in a relationship with a person who you are in love with, meaning you are a tandem. Okay, you are developing that also. Now, other things I'm seeing here for you is that you want to be more educated. You are trying to learn some sort of new skill. You are also trying to learn to develop a certain product over here, not Prada, product. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here. You may be more inclined right now to be associated with the same level of confidence that you have, and then you want the circle of friends to be like you. So there are friends that will be separated from you because you're coming into how to say this, relationship that's like, okay, you know what, this is my vibe now. There's nothing wrong with other people's vibe, but I'm just changing. There's personal growth here. You're not going to be associated with people that you used to associate with. You're becoming more selective of that, so there's going to be removal. Okay, now the way that you make money will be such a focus for you. All right. So I feel like you can be reinventing a certain way. Let's just say Amazon, Etsy, opening up a website. You may be a game changer in e-commerce. Okay. Or you may be going into e-commerce. Okay. As far as like, okay, this is my new way of income. This is my new way of investing. This is my new way of doing things. Okay. Because I'm seeing here that there can be a chance of multiple source of income. Because Venus, like what I told you, it's not just a relationship and romance. It is in charge of our business and trade. Mercury is the whole merchandise. Okay. Trade also. Agreements is done by Venus. So you may be making business partnership here. Okay. Now let's see what is the oracle. Romance wise, I told you already, there will be some quite complex though. I feel like it's a little bit complicated how it's going to manifest. Now, let me see what the oracle is. Okay. I don't want to get that one. Let me see first. Make sure to get, guys, the chart in the description box below. Those are discounted. And at the same time, the money pot, it's still available before the eclipse. I'm just reminding everyone. And also the Venus crystals. It is going to be down there. Okay. Let's see the oracle. Oh, it's interesting. I guess I cannot go against the universe because it was worthiness was the card that fell out. And it's because normally I don't do oracle. Oracle, I don't do the flipper. But it is what it is, meaning if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Now, worthiness over here. What are the Sag looking at here? Self-worth can be, right? Appreciation of your existence. When was the last time, Sag, that you have thanked yourself here? When was the last time that you look into the mirror and then you appreciate yourself? If you have Ketu in the first, Rahu in the first, okay, I can tell you that you need to appreciate yourself. You're doing okay. You're doing okay, Sag. Okay. This is also if you feel you are worth a certain, not money, okay, energy, like I deserve love, I deserve respect, I am worthy of this, then you become a magnet. This is what it is. You attract how you see yourself. Like me, I look at myself as a perfect being. No. Okay. I look at myself as I would call myself basic. Okay. But then I know that it's just me trying to be humble. Okay. But when I look more deeper, I'm not basic. I'm complicated. Okay. so so that's how I am. Okay. So I cannot be like, for me, it's like when I look at my worth, it's just like I'm very complex. I'm like, we call it sapin-sapin. I ain't kochinta. I have a lot of layers. Okay. So how I see my worthiness, a lot of people will look at me different. A lot of people look at me different, but that I accept. So I cannot be defined as one. That's how I see myself. Okay. So that's my worth. Okay. Like some people will appreciate me, some people won't. Okay. So that's how I see, because I have a lot of layers, just like a chocolate cake. Okay. So ask yourself, okay, your worthiness of love, of course, of healing, respect, loyalty, of course, all those things. You are worthy of that. Now let's see what the tarot is for the Sag. Okay. Oh, wow. Very interesting card for the Sag. 8 of Cups. And look at that. She is walking, or he, and then there's a river. So this is the time where I told you there are people who's going to be removed from your life. This is a time where you poured out all your emotions. You've given it all. And it is okay. There's eclipse also over here, to eclipse yourself out. Okay? Because you have been giving, nurturing, and caring. This comes after the 7 of Cups. This is a big realization that everything that you were trying to reach for or trying to make happy, you were there for this person, you're giving this to all these people, and then they didn't appreciate it. So it's okay to take what is left of you. What are the cups that you still have? Then we walk away. This is also self-respect, knowing when you are not wanted anymore and saying goodbye. That's the 8 of Cups. You have given, you've tried, and not that you failed, you understand that, you know what, I'm worth more than this. And then exit with your Dior, exit with your Bottega, okay, a grand exit, okay, is the 8 of Cups. Knowing that, like 8 of Cups is a challenge. A lot of people are unable to walk out of anything that is not serving them. But this 8 of Cups and worthiness, it shows that, yes, you can. And this is the time. Okay? That's the 8 of Cups. Self-respect is going to be such a focus for the Sag. Okay. Capricorn. Let's see what you guys have for me as this wonderful, amazing transit, okay, is coming upon us. Let's see. Okay. Who is the Capricorn? I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. Who is Venus to Capricorn? What is your relationship? That out of all the zodiac, I think you should be concerned because it's in charge of your 5th and 10th house. When I say in charge, it rules, it owns the 5th house, okay, and the 10th house. Now, why you should be concerned is that because you are the natural 10th, okay, and it goes now to your 10th house. A lot of things here is about your reputation. Either you're building it, okay, or building it slowly. It can be, okay. Now, this is not like, oh, it's fall from grace. No, no. This is rise from I feel like from like winning something is what you're getting here. Let's just say you work or you are part of a, how to say it, business, or you're career driven. This is a time where you will have success in business, success in trade, success in your speculation, in your, let's just say you're investing in the stock market, cryptocurrency, all those jazz. This is a time where you will receive, you will see some sort of earnings. Very good time for that. You may be winning if you are into like more of like a doing service, like government service, like that, or you are in a not-profit organization. You will receive some sort of achievement, recognition is going to be here. This is also, from what I'm seeing here, is that you may be inclined to change in residence because of a promotion. Okay. You may relocate because of your work. You may change your car because of your work again, because there's a promotion. Right? So you get something and it's an upgrade. This is what I'm seeing here for the Capricorn. Now, a chance in being with someone or falling in love is here also. There's this chance. Okay. There is a part of you who would be a little bit torn between your work, okay, and like I feel like your work, and then you wanna have some dates, like you may be torn between that. Like you're busy at work and you have someone right now that you're dating or you're falling in love into, and you just don't know how to manage it. Okay. There may be a big change also in your career. Mhm. From one business to another business. There may be a business venture that you have never tried, but now you're going to try it. There may be some upgrade in the facilities in your work environment. Okay? When I say that, it's more of like Venusian. So to improve the energy of your work environment, there'll be some sort of artwork, some sort of like decorating. This is auspicious if you also have an office, to decorate your space. Give some sort of scent, some sort of smell is going to be good to invite Venus in your workplace, to invite an abundance, like clients, if you have clients, if you have a clinic, then this is the time where you improve the environment so that way you attract more clients. Okay, because client is relationship. Okay, and Venus helps with that. So this is going to be good time for you. What I'm seeing here for the Capricorn is your motivation changes with how you make or how you do your business. It can become more focused on service. Is our customers happy or your clients are happy? Is our reputation, meaning are we meeting and exceeding the expectation of the consumers if you're an entrepreneur? Or if you have a work, like are you able to meet the expectations of the management? Okay. There's gonna be an authority figure here that will be looking at your work. When I say that, it may be scrutinized, so you're gonna be polishing this and you're gonna make sure that everything is to the T. Right? So there is this whole energy and vibe of trying to make it perfect, like crystal clear, everything with regards to work environment. This is going to be a good time for that one. Okay. Now let's see what the oracle for you guys here. Now remember, Saturn and Venus, best friends. So this is good planet for you. So this is good for you. Okay, let me see here. Let's see what the oracle is for the Capricorn. Let's see here. Okay, chivalry. Okay. So this card is about, for me, it's about respect. Okay, it's about being courteous to others. This is also doing, of course, a favor. And this is also someone being pursued. So during this time, there can be a relationship that will manifest, and you are the one who's going to be pursued or persuaded or trying to be won. Okay. Now, this is a very romantic connection. This is basically meeting your prince or princess charming, however you want to call it. This is like falling head over heels with someone. From what I'm seeing here is like the person or the energy that they have is very much like respectful towards you. And I feel like, yeah, I forgot who said that. Like, it's better to be respected than to be loved. I thank you. And world peace. Okay. Yes. Being respected is better than being loved, because a lot of people would say they love you, but they don't respect you. I'm kidding. Okay. Do you have kids? Can you relate? Okay. Because they love you, right? Okay. Of course, mom, I love you. Okay. Okay. Can you please clean your room? Respect the rules. Okay. Respect the rules. Okay. So, yes. So, this is going to be good time for that. I feel romantic wise. I feel like this is being asked out on a date. Let's see what's going on with the tarot. Okay. I like that chivalry comes out because Venus is romance. So there can be a very, there can be a traditional courtship that will manifest in your life. Okay. In my great words, I call it gorge. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Okay. What the tarot has. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. This is the card of stress, the Five of Wands. Unable to make a decision is the Five of Wands. Now, if this is your card of focus for tarot, then it's very important for us to understand that stressful time will come and also will go, provided that you make a decision for your higher self. So these are external things in your life. This is the part where you don't have control. If I were to apply this, of course, in your life right now, Saturn is in retrograde in Capricorn and is about to go direct this October. It is out of a very stressful situation and onwards a more manageable one. This is a card of responsibilities also. And someone doesn't want to be responsible for it. Okay? You don't have control of your outside environment. So what is asked of you right now is to maintain peace, okay, from within. It can be chaos out there. Always it is, right? There's a lot of things happening. But from within is what is important. So try not to get yourself into a stressful situation. Don't dip into other people's business, such as gossip, all those, communication at work. Don't get involved with that one. Family drama. Don't get into that one. This is, of course, if there's romance or you're in married life, don't get into that also. Five Wands is like you can avoid a stressful situation by choosing not to be part of it, by choosing not to engage. Because you do have a say. It's a free will. If you want drama, then you get involved in drama. If you don't want, then you just simply walk away. Because that's not my tea. Okay? That's the Five of Wands. Okay? So, let me just get here. Okay. So we are now headed to the wonderful zodiac of Aquarius. Aquarius, what do we see for you? Okay. Who is Venus for you. Now, Venus becomes such a big, a big part of your life as it rules your home life, okay, and also your faith, okay, your religion, your spiritual belief. This is what Venus is for you. It is a planet of comfort for you. It is where you have all the nice things probably in your home. When I say nice, nice when that you can afford. Okay. So it can be the best coffee pot, the best plates, the nice chair, a beautiful entrance in your, or a nice bedroom. So Venus rules this beauty of like a car also for you. You may be more inclined to have nice, luxurious automobile. This is that part. But remember, you're ruled by Saturn, so there is discipline here. So chances are you don't always go for the extravaganza. You don't. You are more of a person who, how do you say this? You're a person who aligns himself with, like, you're probably a person who does read sacred scriptures and you apply it to your life. Okay. And then that's how you make your judgment, meaning what to do. Like you probably would, without tapping into your religious belief, like just as an example, like you would think of like, what would Buddha do? Okay. Like what would an ascendant master would do? So you think of the many. Okay. And this is what I'm seeing here for you. You're also going back into, you can go back to school. You can go back to teaching if you're a professor. You can go back into how to say this. You can be going back to your church, your temple, your ashrams. So you're going back into your religious practices, which is good. You can be doing more yoga and meditation here. Okay? You're trying to seek solitude in your spiritual belief. Good time for because this is your Bhagya house. Okay. Now, this is the house of luck, and the ruler of luck sits in its own home, which means that Venus here is giving you, okay, an opportunity. Now, what is an opportunity? And what is luck? Okay, the Jupiter and Venus, of course, but Venus is the ruler of the ninth. So there can be some opportunities in work, opportunities in health, opportunities in romance, because this is finding luck, an opportunity, a door that will be open for you. And then it's up to you whether you would take step in it. Okay. So that's very, very good time. Let's just say opening to going back to school. That's an opportunity. You never had it before, but now is a chance. All right. There can also be for people who are going for their second marriage. I like how they're going for their second, and other hasn't even been to one. But yes, this is the time where you may be meeting someone for your second marriage. Okay. Now, what I'm seeing here for you, Aquarius, is that a lot of travel, but not short distance, a little bit lengthier than your usual travel. It's like a third house is commute. This one is more of like an hour away travel. You're being more out there, and this can be going into class, teaching, like what I mentioned already, or visiting. Can be like your father is going to be visiting you, or you are vice versa. But this can also show like you are going out on dates. Okay. With regards to like this whole move. Okay. Now, what else I can see for you guys? Okay. Now, you have these bright ideas that you have been forming for a long time, but you are confused whether to pursue it and to take action. But then this is the time where you should take action. This is the time, okay, that where you release all this desire to create so that it can manifest and it will fulfill its own karma. So don't hold yourself back on this one, because you're becoming more inspired by the day. You're becoming more optimistic. And this is good. This is very, very good. Remember, Saturn is still retrograde in your 12. Okay. There probably has been some sleepless nights that you are having. Okay. But this time I feel like you may feel right now a little bit of sense of relief, and then you will find more peace and comfort. So if you have insomnia, okay, that would end also, but for a certain time, but it can be in and out. But it probably will be out by next year. So if you're having sleep issues, okay? So let me see now what we have for your oracle. Please make sure to check, of course, the wonderful promotions that we have over there for your chart. To get your chart in the description box below, and it is discounted for everyone. And the money pot is there, and a special Venus collection of crystals is in our promotion for discounts. Okay, here we go. Let's see what's going on with your oracle. What? Okay, I'm gonna reshuffle. I will take it and explain it. All right, because it's the second time that chivalry is. Okay, so then if this is the second, third time that I got this card, then probably there are good men out there that I can tell you that would be treating you as equal. Okay, because this is about, I feel like this is more of equal respect, appreciation of the divine feminine. And I've been getting this card. So it becomes a stalker card right now. Okay, but I will draw one for you because I think 3 zodiacs. Then you can be pursued by someone here. You can be, how to say this? Invited out is that one. Okay, let me see here. Okay, let's see. The gardener. Ooh, hello. Okay, I'm hearing circa desperate housewives. If you remember the gardener. Okay, so here it feels like cultivating, right? Planting the seeds and watching and waiting for it to blossom. What you do now, of course, is an opportunity to grow. And normally we forget that we do deserve the opportunity. So we are the seed and we are the plant and we are the tree. So what are you doing right now for yourself, Aqua? That can help you grow. Let's not do the gardener. Let's do it for ourselves first. Okay? So the gardener over here, this is of course tending, of course, taking care of what is around you, surrounding you, maintaining it, keeping it clean and tidy. In the garden, of course, it will only blossom and grow, into a wonderful garden if we are, if we take care of it, from within. Because they say, right, you can talk to plants and then they blossom more. This is pruning, right? So this can be self-care that you're doing to yourself. This is also looking into the details of what you are manifesting, because it's, the blessing is in the details. Okay. So if you are, that's how I say it now, blessing is in the details. Okay. Not the other way around. Okay? We don't want to attract that word. Okay. So being more consistent, okay, would be the key, okay? So that you can grow. Look at this wonderful tree. Okay. So you already planted the seeds. Now it's time for you to water them. So let's see here. What's going on with the tarot? Okay. I'm so excited for the Aquarius here. Let's see what's going on. Okay, let's see. What? I got Star card again. 8 of Cups was the card of Capricorn. I'll take it. I'll explain it, but I gotta draw another one. Okay. Stalker card. Okay. 8 of Cups is walking away from a situation that chances are you've tried to pour all your emotions and given. Okay. It is not a card of weakness. It's a card of strength. A lot of people think that staying is actually a show of strength. It's actually leaving as a show of strength. When your parents doesn't have enough money to put food in the table and they have to go, that takes a lot of strength, because even though they know that it's hard, they will have to do it. That takes courage. Doesn't mean like they don't love you. It only means when you're ready to walk away from a person that you have invested, that you love, and that you know that's not working out, you love that person and you still do. It's just so happened there's no point of continuing it. Okay. Let me get another card. Okay. Why do I have stalker cards? Okay. They just want to keep me more in the clock. So let's see here for the Aqua. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. The Magician. Aim higher. Sky's the limit. That's all I can say with the Magician. You've manifested it already. This is what it is. Opportunities is the Magician. Learning is a Magician. You are a co-creator of what you are going to be bringing into life. The Magician here holds the wand of knowledge, and then once it comes to the world, it has two wands. This is mercurial, so study is involved. Cups, pentacles, swords, and wands is on the table. It is up to you what you want to do with your life right now as far as like expansion and growth. Now, in Tarot, Magician is the second card from the major arcana, which is the Fool. We are all the Fool before we are born because it's a spirit. Once we become the Magician, we are learning. Okay, we become human form, and that's why we learn to love, we learn to work, we learn to all these amazing things. So now is it time for you to take this card as an opportunity for you to take a step. Do you want work, love, school, creativity, start a business? Go for it. Okay, but of course it is a challenge because you would need to study, you would need to understand, you would need to learn. Magician takes charge. It is a card of a single person. So you may be single right now and you're taking charge and you're going to be meeting other people. Now, the Magician is a conduit. It does express itself in the metaphysics, in the occult. So you may be a person who's using crystals, candles, anything, to manifest. So you are an active practitioner, let's call that. So you are advised to continue doing your spiritual or religious practices because what is happening in the cosmos is about to come into reality. So you are connected with the divine. Okay, gorgeous card for the Magician. Okay. Gorgeous card. Pisces. Here we are. We made it. 12 zodiac strong. Okay. We always save the best. Okay. For the last. Last for the best. I forgot what was the saying anyway. I can't remember anymore. Okay. Save the best for last. Exactly. So, Pisces, who is Venus for you? I like this is like a Tito Boy kind of question. Who is Venus for you? If there's a magical mirror in front of you, who is Venus? Okay. Venus for Pisces. Okay, one, we all know Venus gets exalted in Pisces. What does it mean? It gives 100 of its energy. Okay. The best placement for Venus would be in Pisces. Okay. As far as like exaltation sign. Okay. Of course, it has to go in a specific nakshatra. What I'm seeing here for you, okay, for Pisces is that building of a bond, friendship, building of a union, building of like more like a spiritual community that you will be part of, okay? Like people who share the same belief, okay? Like finding like sisterhood or brotherhood, okay? This is good because this is more of like it helps you in your spiritual journey. Everybody shares the same vision and you're just enjoying this time. Okay. Now, you're learning the deepest part of the occult, the mystic knowledge. You're reading a lot of sacred scriptures, and right now for you, it's more of like absorbing this. You are a sponge of the science, the occult science. You're researching, okay? Different kinds of astrology of what human is, like how we are as humans. It's a very good time for that. It is also the time where you release and let go. There are certain karmic situations that is coming to an end. If there is divorce and separation, this is the time that it is coming into a conclusion. If it's about relationship or partnership that has gone through its length, okay, of like you guys tried and then you guys tried and it just never manifested, then this is the time. For others, this is also a good time for if you're pregnant. Congratulations. If you're not pregnant, I'm sorry, but you are. You're gonna be like, Sal, don't play like that. Don't play like that. And then, kids, can you sit down? I got 3 kids over here. So don't tell me I'm pregnant. Oh, what I'm seeing here. Remember, sudden changes is 8th house, and Venus is sudden change. 8th house is sudden change. So you may be right now thinking, like, think of the opposite. Okay, but it's a blessing in disguise, is what I'm seeing here for some. You're more on the vibe of like upgrading your spiritual sense of being. This is gorgeous. I like my word. That's my word now. I own it. Gorgeous. Okay. This is the time where also inheritance will come. Business is going to be good time for you. Even though Venus is combust, okay, in your 8th house, and then you have Mercury exalted in its own sign, ruler of your 7th. That's why I said you're building relationship here. Spiritual, okay, in-depth connection is what is coming for you here, Pisces. Like, these are marriage material. I would wait when Jupiter goes direct even more, okay? Because your Lagna Lord is sitting in your zodiac. This is a wonderful time to be a Pisces. Okay. Be careful that Mars retrograde in that 4th. I'm giving you the best of the best over here for prediction. I promise only Venus, but I'm looking at all the planets. But Mars in the 4th, be careful in that. Mars and Mercury, they're not friends. There may be some aggression and tension in the family, home life. Be careful in that. Money comes to you like liquid. It just comes. It just comes. I'm seeing here a lot of savings. A lot of savings. A lot of money. A lot of money. They keep repeating that. We have Saturn in the 11th, Rahu in the 2nd. Okay. We got Venus in the 8th. Okay. 8th house is the income from the 7th. So business wise, you will get it. Okay. This is good. Basically, you're evolving here, Pisces. As far as like your personal growth is good, because spiritually you're connected more to yourself. As far as like your relationship with the person is gonna be more, they're gonna be more communicative. That's a word, right? Communication becomes better. The 7th house lord is amazing here, and Venus in its own home is good. But the part where the eclipse is happening in the 8th, what I need you to be more careful is that during the time of the eclipse, so solar eclipse on the 25th, because Venus is there, I need you to be more conservative. I don't want you going out that week. I don't want you being out there. I want you to be more conservative, more spiritual practices, less going out. I don't want you going out for that week. Okay, just caution, because we don't want the 8th. Okay, the 8th house there, because 8th house is sudden changes, anything that surprises you. So here we go. Let's see here. Let's see in spiritual transformation, which is good. Venus is a guru, so you may be finding a female instructor or teacher, or you are the instructor and the teacher, okay? And you're gonna go back to, like teaching or inspiring people. You may be learning from a female energy, or a female person, not energy. Now let's see what is the oracle for the Pisces here. Oracle. If it's chivalry, I don't know what to say. Okay, good. Resolving conflict, good. I told you, communication. Love, empathy, compassion, understanding. And this is the relationship that you're trying to make amends. There's going to be peace in the union. I like this energy because it's about fixing it. And it's not about just like, well, I give up. I'm done. So this is about a choice and a decision that you put love first. If you have a relationship and you always put this as a center, okay? So we put love in the center, and then we put our creator on top of the center, okay? So it always has to be the creator on top of the relationship. That's where it is, okay? So this is like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Resolving conflict, it can be from people that you have tried, work-wise. It can be people that you are romantically connected. But this is understanding that there is some good and some bad in the situation. And then this is the time where two people can come along. Okay. And then we sing the song, We Belong Together. Okay. Forgiveness is this, understanding, compassion. So this is a good time for you to express your communication to your person, like express it. I have here the time I'm doing your chart here on October 18, moon in the 5th. So there is definitely a sense of care, compassion from your person. Okay. And you. Let's see what the tarot has for you. Now, don't forget, guys, the chart in the description box for the discount, the crystals for Venus on discount, and also the money pot. Okay, so let's see here. The tarot for the Pisces. Let's see. Ooh, I love Hermit. And I told you, it's a spiritual transformation. There's only one place that you can call home, and it is in the arms, okay, of an angel. It's a song. Okay. In the arms of an angel. I'm going crazy, or the 12 zodiac. No, this is the Merkaba. The journey of the tarot in major arcana, the Merkaba is a symbol of the star. You know the star card? Yes. It is how to say this? Not an object, but it's a tool to communicate with God, the creator. As everything with the hermit is about isolation and going within, the snow over here, it's because the high priestess has water coming out. The tail, or the one on the floor that the high priestess is stepping in, that's water. Because it travels through the whole tarot. As it travels to the hermit, okay, it becomes frozen. Okay. So this is the feeling of, like, this is transforming, okay, how to say it, your feelings and your emotion. Okay. So it's gonna go to its changes, 8th house, transforming how you feel towards you. Okay. This is detaching yourself from anything that you feel that, well, I don't really need this and someone will benefit from this. So you may be inclined to do some charity work. Okay. The hermit holds the golden staff, which only means that you will find the answer. Okay. And the staff is also the work, meaning you will put in time and you will put in work. Now, the hermit is, of course, it doesn't look like it's a happy card. It's feeling lonely. It's, but this is the Virgo card. Okay. And you are ruled by Virgo, meaning ruled, 7th house is Virgo for the Pisces, and Mercury is there. So there is someone that is asking, I feel, for you to open the line of communication and for forgiveness to manifest. Once you know your connection with your creator, which is, you're building that, you're finding it, and you're receiving the answer, I always say the hermit goes up in the mountain, wish upon the star, which is the star card, and then the lovers will come. Okay, that's how I always see it. So you find your relationship with God, with your creator, and that's when a person who will love you, respect you, comes towards you. So you are aligning yourself now to a better relationship. Oh, gorgeous. Okay. So that's going to be for Pisces. If you are still here all the way to the end of the video, I am very, very happy that you are still here. Please make sure to put in the comments how you feel about this reading. And hopefully I was able to channel the messages that you probably are seeking. And at the same time, I was able to channel the sale items that you've been looking. Make sure to check the chart. It is going to be in the description box. It's on sale for the bundle, for your ascendant, moon sign, all those things, and also the prediction for 2023. It comes with the Astronova, and you can also just get your birth chart. All those are discounted. And at the same time, don't forget to get the money pot before the eclipse. This is what I'm manifesting. I shared it with everyone, and this is what I'll be making. So if you want me to make one for you, because I'm making one for myself, then go ahead and pre-order in the description box below. So this is where, what's it called? Bittersweet, something like that, like sorrows, goodbye. Okay. This is the time where I just want to express my gratitude and everything. Thank you to everyone who has watched the whole video. Please make sure you can watch your ascendant and moon sign, and then watch also the first part if you just skip through all the way to Pisces, because that's where you will learn what Venus is. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you in another astrology video together with Tarot and Oracle. Bye!